Hello, my name is Persistency Gwedu and I am candidate number 254 2017. In this video, I'm going to present my remedial program. In this video presentation, you are going to see my A record book and their justifications, then B the video and the use of the selected strategies in the form of a write-up, evaluation of those strategies, and copying and pasting, inserting a heading and striking through the topic and writing the topic in the word art. Also, I inserted a footer bearing my name and changed the font to Shona Bangla 12. Then C. This is the PowerPoint presentation showing other relevant materials that can be used in the teaching and learning of problem area in A. In D, I'll be showing entrepreneurial skills and the process and skills used and the use of videos and audios to justify the significance of those skills. Okay, so let's hop into the computer. Okay, so when you open my folder, it will look like this. So this folder contains all the answers to the question from A to D. So you are going to open on A the extension record first. Okay, so this is my extension record. It has the date, name of learners, topic, area of strength, work given, and evaluation. And these are the names, the topic, and the week ending, the week, and the date, and the evaluation. So this will be the extension record. So we close that one. Then we go on to, this is the DLP, the detailed lesson plan. And this is how it looks like. Okay, and it's about 2 pages. And then we close. We go on to the relevance of the components. Okay, so these are the relevance of the components of all the record books listed. So we started with extension. So on the extension, we gave the relevance to the week ending, name of learners, topic, area of strength, work given, evaluation. Then we went on to B, the week ending, names, subject, weakness, diagnostic activities, evaluation. Then C, the week ending date, the content or topic, aims, competence, reference, resources, methodology or learning activities, and then evaluation. Then we go on to D, the detailed lesson plan, the grade level, number of learners, class ability, subject, date, time, topic, key concept, objective, and then resources, references, assumed knowledge, the introduction of the lesson development, step 1 to infinity, conclusion, evaluation. Then we close this one. Then we go on to the scheme. Okay, so this is the layout of the scheme with 1 week's work inserted. We have the week ending topic, aims, competencies, references, resources, methods and activities, and evaluation. And my topic was addition and subtraction of decimals. Okay, so this is the work. Then we close. Then we go on to the remedial. Okay, so this is the remedial in which I recorded the video on. And well, the weakness was failed to arrange the numbers, and therefore she gave the incorrect answers. And the subject was maths, the name Ashley, and the facilitator demonstrated to the learner how to arrange the numbers according to their place values. And so we close this remedial. Okay, so we are going to move on to B. Okay, so B, we are going to have this write-up, and this write-up shows how I taught the remedial lesson, and how I inserted the footer bearing my name and candidate number. Okay, so this is the write-up. Okay, so then we close the write-up, then we go on to the video. University of Zimbabwe, Department of Teacher Education, Primary, Professional Studies, Syllabus A, Practical Assignment, Masvingo Teachers College. Hi, this is Persistency, and this is my PSA Practical Assignment. Learners fail to arrange numbers when adding, which led to wrong answers. This video shows a remedial lesson on how I solved this problem. I gave them the math 396 plus 1896. The focus was to arrange the numbers. The learners wrote 396 plus 1896 instead of what you can see now. Illustration of what other learners wrote. So I asked them who wrote that way and the other way around. So clearly there was need for a remedial lesson because learners could not arrange numbers correctly. So on the board I was demonstrating them how to first put place values and then arrange them. Then I showed them the method of labeling place values before adding those numbers. Labeling place values before arranging the numbers in the correct order. And then gave them the math 26 plus 100. This
proved effective as all learners were able to arrange the numbers and add correctly, which led to correct answers. However, some of the learners still failed to understand, so I had to demonstrate the method again on the board. So I picked one learner to write on the board so that he or she can demonstrate, in this case me. As you can see, the learner still had a problem in adding and arranging the numbers, so I had to demonstrate again. Now could arrange the numbers correctly and give the correct answers. This is PSA and this was my PSA practical assignment.
So the video is done. Then we need to open our PowerPoint.
$597 ants above ground, plus 911 ants underground. 7 plus 1 is 8, 9 plus 1 is 10. Each one of them is my special insect friend. 0 stays on the floor, the 100 heads next door. The sum is getting close, so I add once more. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 9 is 15. My little brother thinks they're a good source of protein. We mathematicians add with precision. Regrouping tens or hundreds when we find double digits in addition. 189 hens are inside and 985 hens are outside. To find out how many hens are in the coop, we gotta know how to add and regroup. 9 and 5's 14, right for the 10 carries. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 8 is 17. Keep the 7, the 100 regroup. 2 plus 9 is 11, cock-a-doodle-doo. We mathematicians add with precision. Regrouping tens or hundreds when we find double digits in addition. Sometimes we make errors, it's inevitable, but check your work and it'll be indubitable. The best way to check your addition is by subtraction, the inverse operation. Take either addend and subtract from the sum. If you get the other addend, your work is done. When presented with a triple digit problem, number rockers always check after we solve them. We mathematicians add with precision. Add with precision. Regrouping tens or hundreds when we find double digits in addition.
Visit numberrock.com for exclusive content, lesson materials, and more. Thanks for watching.
Two-digit addition with regrouping. Let's do the first example. 26 plus 18. First, we show 26 and 18. 26 has 2 10s and 6 1s. 18 has 1 10 and 8 1s. We add the 1s to make a 10. We are left with 14. So 14 is broken into 10 and 4. Regroup 10 ones for 1 10. We're left with 4 ones. We put 4 in the ones place, and we regroup the 1 into the tens place. Then we add 1 plus 2 plus 1, which equals to 4. The answer for 26 plus 18 is equal to 44. Let's try another example. 35 plus 29. First we add the ones. 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. 14 is made of 4 ones and 1 10. Then we add the tens. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 6. 35 plus 29 equals 64. Let's try another one. (28) plus 15. First we add the ones. 8 plus 5 equals 13. 13 is made of 3 ones and 1 10. We put the 3 in the ones place and the 1 in the tens place. Then we add the tens. 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 4. The answer for 28 plus 15 is 43. Let's try another example. 17 plus 36. 7 plus 6 equals 13. 13 is made of 3 ones and 1 10. 3 goes to the ones place, 1 goes to the tens place. Then we add the tens. 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals 5. 17 plus 36 equals 53. Let's try another one. 25 plus 15. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 10 is made of 0 ones and 1 10. 0 goes to the ones place, and the 1 goes to the tens place. Then we add the tens. 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 4. 25 plus 15 equals 40. Let's try another one. 39 plus 27. 9 plus 7 equals 16. 16 is made out of 6 ones and 1 10. 6 goes to the ones place, 1 goes to the tens place. Then we add the tens. 1 plus 3 plus 2 equals 6. 39 plus 27 equals 66.
Hey guys, welcome to my double-digit addition worksheet. Today I wanted to show you how to work with a few problems. Let's get started. I want to work on that problem, 73 plus 18. Now we already have the problem written with the numbers in the right columns, so let's jump in. When adding multiple digit numbers, we start in the ones column here with the 8 and the 3. What is 8 plus 3? 11. 8 plus 3 is 11. We need to remember that 11 is a two-digit number, so we are only going to put the 1 down here in the ones column. Now we carry the 1 in the tens position up here. We have finished adding the ones column, so now we add everything in the tens column. We get 1 plus 7 plus 1. What does that equal? We get 9. Great job! 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 plus 1 is 9. So the answer is 91. 73 plus 18 is 91. You guys are really good. I want to find one more to work on. Here we have 25 plus 38. Just like before, we need to start adding in the ones column. What is 5 plus 8? 5 plus 8 is 13. Good job! Now, just like we learned before, 13 is a two-digit number, so we put the 3 down in the ones column, and the 1 in 13 goes up in the tens column to be added next. Great job so far! Now we need to add the tens column. We have 1 plus 2 plus 3. What does that equal? 6. Great job! So we put the 6 down here in the tens column. So what is the answer to 25 plus 38? The answer is 63. Amazing job, guys! Keep practicing with the rest of these problems and you will go far. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Please share the video and subscribe.
Hello, welcome to Mastering 5th Grade Math. My name is Jason, and in this lesson we're going to work on the topic of decimal place value. So what we're doing here is we want to look at a number that has a decimal point, and we want to learn what those numbers mean on both sides of the decimal point. So we're going to be talking about numbers with decimal points and the value of the digits at all of the different locations. We'll work a few problems just to make sure you'll understand what that means. So let me go ahead and just write a number on the board and we'll label a few things. Let's say I have the number 235, and then I have a big fat decimal point after it. I'm making it so huge because I'm going to write some things on the board. 235, these are the digits that are before the decimal point. So you know that this first number means hundreds because we have 200. You know that this number here means tens, and since there's a 3 here, that means 30. And you know this is like the ones place, and that means since there's 5 here, it's 5 of them. So the 200 and the 30 and the 5, we put it together as 235. Now after the decimal place is what we're going to focus a lot on here. Let's say I have some digits here, 1, 2, and 7. So here I have 3 digits before and 3 digits after. The main thing you need to know about decimal place value is the numbers after the decimal are telling you the farther and farther away you get from the decimal on the right-hand side, the less important those values are. Okay, the less important those digits are, the less that they're worth. Okay, so you already know that in numbers, here let's talk about just the first 3 numbers. The first digit is worth the most, and then this is worth a little bit less, this is worth less. Well, the same thing continues on the other side of the decimal point. This is worth less, and this is worth even less. So the farther you go to the right, even after your decimal point, the less important or the less worth that digit actually has for you. So let's do some labeling. We have 3 digits in this case that is on the left-hand side of this decimal point. Now, the first digit, or I should say the third digit to the left, we call that, we already talked about it, this is the hundreds place. Okay? So because that's 200, we already kind of know that. So let me draw a little line here. And then over here, the 3, we already said that's called the tens place. So what we have here is every number here is worth 10, and since we have 3, that means that's worth 30. And this digit here is called the ones place, but since we have 5 of them, this is really worth 5. So all of this stuff is stuff that we have learned many, many times in the past. Let me write it like this, and I'm going to draw this guy here. And then we have this thing called a decimal point, which I'm going to kind of draw some lines around too. And then we have to talk about what happens on the right-hand side. First thing I want to tell you, though, is notice that we already saying this is hundreds place. So every number you have here is worth 100. That's why we call it the hundreds place. Okay? This digit is called the tens place because every number we have here is worth 10. And this digit's called the ones place because every number we have here is worth 1. That's how we get 235 because 2 of these is worth 100, that's 200. 3 of these is worth 10, that's 30. And 5 of these is worth just 1. So 235, that's how we construct everything on that side of the decimal point. But see, this pattern continues. Notice this digit is worth 100. This digit's worth 10, this digit's worth 1. So every time we go to the right like this, I'll do that in blue here. Let me cut some of these guys short so we have a little room here. Every time
then we go to D. Okay, so D, we have a certificate. I made a lot of them, of publications. Okay, so this was the certificate which I originally made, and then I went on to create another one, and I pasted it in PowerPoint, but I had made it in Publisher. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, so it's still my name, Persistency Gwedu, and the candidate number. Then we go to the second slide. Okay, so this slide, it shows the it's a wedding invitation card, and I made it using Publisher. So let me play the relevance. Let's go on to slide number 3, and we are justifying the significance of these skills. So you play on this video.
Hey guys, Alicia here. I'm going to show you how to make wedding bundles and sell them on Etsy. They are great sellers when you sell them in bundles.
Okay, so you play to the end, then we move on to here. There's a recording again.
Second only to my love of planners is my love of wedding invitations. So we're going to talk all today about how to start your own wedding invitation business as well as we're creating a wedding invitation suite using Adobe InDesign.
Okay. Okay. Then we move on to another one, another recording.
Today let's talk about the 9 essential items that I would invest in if you would like to start your own home-based wedding invitation business.
Then another one.
This is the beginner's guide to Microsoft Publisher. And Publisher is one of the lesser known tools that are included in Microsoft Office. But I think...
Okay, so you play to the end, then we close on D, and I think we are done. Okay, so this is a brochure that I made, and a lot of things that I had made. So this is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. This was Persistency Gwedu, candidate number 1254 2017.